Good morning, everybody. My name is Dr. Francesco Mureddu, and I am director at the Lisbon Council for Economic Competitiveness and Social Renewal, which is a think tank based in Brussels. Today, I'm going to talk about one of our projects, an Horizon 2020 project called Across. Across, it's an acronym for the title, which is Towards User Journeys for the Delivery of Cross-Border Services Ensuring Data Sovereignty. So basically, as I said, this is an Horizon 2020 project that has been funded by the European Commission for 36 months. It has started on the 1st of February 2021, and it's gonna be it will go on until the end of January 2024. It's our research and innovation action, and it has been funded. It will be funded with a budget of almost 4 million, and it will have 10 partners. So the core topic is DT Governance 05, new forms of delivering public goods and inclusive public services. So let's see what is the motivation of our project. In European Union, there are at this moment 512 millions. Actually, there were in 2018, the last time there was a kind of data collection, and 7.8% had a nationality other than their country of residence. So 3.4% had citizenship of another EU member state. Moreover, studying abroad is increasingly common among students. In fact, in 2017, there were a total of 1.7 million mobile students in EU, and this name has increased by 22% since 2013. And regarding working abroad, also working abroad has become more and more common in the EU. In fact, the employment rate for those with citizenship of another member states other than the one they were living, it was 77% in 2018. So basically, what brought us here, what brought us to the necessity to conceptualize and start this project. First of all, there is a public demand. In fact, citizens want to be able to gain free and easy access to other countries' services, and public administration therefore have to pay additional attention in order to provide the same possibilities of public services for both residents and not residents. Secondly, there is the necessity of an easy provision of cross-border services. So users should be able to easily understand the administrative procedures, and citizens need to be sure that their personal data meet the EU strict data protection rules, and also they have to be sure that they remain the owners of their data. In that regard, there are public administration challenges. In fact, there is the necessity to overcome the existing administrative, organizational, technological, and legal barriers in providing interoperable services. And also, there is the need to ensure the availability, quality, and the interoperability of information about public services. So let's understand now the project vision. So we want to do three main things. First, we want to explore current European regulations like the Single Digital Gateway, One Solid Principle, and the European Interoperability Framework. Then we want to find new ways to enable user-centric design and implementation of interoperable cross-border digital public services, as well as citizens' data governance. And finally, we want to contribute in the sense that we want to set up tools and methods and ecosystems that enable the implementation and experimentation of interoperable and cross-border public services. We want to enable and enhance the collaboration among stakeholders. We want to evaluate and validate across contribution to European policies implementation by ensuring its wider sustainability. So let's see what are the more concrete objectives. So the main objective is to basically provide a solution that allows public administrations to deliver user-centric, interoperable cross-border service, mobility service, which is compliant with the current regulations, and also where the public sector can interconnect their services while ensuring the data sovereignty of the citizens. In order to, and we also want to be able to set the privacy level to a level that basically allow the public and private sector to access to this data based on its requirements. So the specific objectives are: first, implement a new governance model for the delivery of digital and mobile cross-border public services in the form of a user journey, ensure the protection of personal data and its compliance with GDPR and other relevant regulations, especially when shared between organizations, analyze the transformative impact, potential and benefits of interoperable single sign-on cross-border and user-centric digital public services and foster a closer interaction between different stakeholders, validate across measurable outcomes in real use cases, and develop a viable business model to ensure the sustainability of the project. Let's see what is the approach. So the main objectives, as we said, is to provide means in terms of tools, methods, and techniques to enable user-centric design and implementation of interoperable cross-border digital public services compliant with the current European regulation. So one of the core elements is the user journey methodology. So the user journey methodology consists in the specification of the different administrative procedures that a citizen that wishes to move from one country to another needs to comply with all the administrative requirements. Another element is the co-creation sessions between public administration, citizens, private sector, and other relevant stakeholders. Third point, which is very important, is the gap analysis between the current implementation of the procedures of the live events related to moving and the ones described already in the regulation, which constitute basically a baseline. The fourth element is the integration of the project with a single digital gateway and the implementation of the once-only principle entailing data harmonization and the compliance with the European Interoperability Framework and the eIDAS. So the implementation of the and the adaptation of the mobile service delivery will carry out both in its web application and the mobile application versions. And these are basically the elements that we are going to provide. So a multilingual virtual assistant, connectors for the public service delivery to connect with the third-party service providers, data governance framework to give the chance for citizens to govern the access to their own data. We are going to ensure secure storage of relevant documents and data. We are going to organize co-delivery and co-design sessions to include citizens and other stakeholders in the whole process. And finally, we are going to carry out an impact analysis in the form of lessons learned. So this is the structure of the project in terms of work packages. So work package 2 focuses on the definition of a cross-governance model and includes the definition of the user journey methodology and the user-centric design processes for cross-border service delivery. The technology related to the implementation activities are performed in work package 3 and work package 5. So work package and work package 4. So work package 3 will focus on the definition of the across data governance model for data sovereignty. Work package 4 will align and tailor existing technologies and components to the aim of the across context, implementing the platform components and its applications. And then the results of the work packages 3 and 4 will be integrated into the context of work package 5, where the cross platform and applications will be developed. So the results of the work packages will be validated in work package 6 use cases, where 3 national public authorities will act as test beds. And they will basically provide specifications, deploying the across ecosystem and evaluating the results. Work package 1 and work package 7, on the other hand, will operate horizontally. So they are the work package coordination and the dissemination, communication, and exploitation. So there are 3 main pilots that are committed to digital service transformation carried out in 3 EU countries: Germany, Greece, and Latvia. And so basically they have been chosen because you know, they cover different geographical scopes, special challenges, and needs, and will be rolled out in a cascading order in order to have a more efficient use of resources, demonstrate transferability towards other regions and countries, and ensure lessons learned, that lessons learned are captured and used during the project. And so the piloting with citizens in the forms of personas that will be able to interact with different public administrations and third private parties from the 3 member states in order to basically demonstrate the potential for citizen mobility as a service. Let's see what are the results and benefits expected. So the first key result is the development of this user journey methodology, approach, and supporting tool. Second key result, development of connectors and data harmonization tools. Third, development of a multilingual virtual assistant providing speech and textual chat interfaces. The fourth one, cross-platform, the development of the cross-platform for cross-border seamless public service delivery. Then the development of a mobile and web application for one-stop shop service delivery to facilitate citizen cross-border mobility. Sixth one, development of the across ecosystem. Number 7, development of the data governance framework. Number 8, co-design involving stakeholders to participate in the evaluation and development evaluation of public services. Key result 9, impact analysis and lessons learned, and key result 10, across use cases implementation, and finally, the business plan will be the last result. As I said, the across project is carried out by 10 partners. So we have Athens Technology Center, which is the coordinator. Engineering, which is the technological integrator, WAG Technology and Society, which carries out the co-creation activities. Fraunhofer is one of the technological partners, together with Technalia and engineering, who is going to work at the development of the technology behind the project. And then we have the pilot partners, so the Ministry of Environmental Protection and Regional Development of the Republic of Latvia, GRNet, which is a public agency in Greece. Timelex is going to take care of the legal framework. And finally, Dataport and GFOS, who are project pilot partners. Here are all our contacts, so I really urge you to visit our website, to connect to our Twitter and LinkedIn, and to raise any questions you may have. Thank you.